Hello, 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 chat. We are back for my second stream of Bloodborne. I have not done anything since my last stream last night. I looked at the stream, it was over 4 hours, so hype about that. Got a big stream off last night. We got through 5 bosses. We ended with Vicar Amelia. A little bit of a rough start to that fight, but we finished well. And I've been working pretty much all day at uploading a lot of my previous footage to YouTube, my YouTube channel, JaxWillow88, just like my Twitch. Basically, I have a lot of videos from my PS5 that I just had on there from playing games over the past, so I've just been cranking them out and posting them like crazy and deleting them so I can have space, but a lot of great videos on there. I've got fights from Lies of P. I've got fights from Dark Souls 3. I've got fights now from Bloodborne up from my stream yesterday. A lot of fights from Elden Ring Night Rain, and then some from Elden Ring. I've got some Assassin's Creed videos, a little bit of Shadows, Valhalla, Odyssey, Origins, and Syndicate up. I also have some videos of Hollow Knight Silk Song, and there'll be more to come. So, let's get into it. Also, my stream from yesterday is up as well. I think I was debating last night whether I was going to continue on from the hidden village of Yargul or whatever, or whether I was going to continue after, like, the main story after Vicar Amelia. So I think I'm going to do that. I can always go back to the hidden village and explore a little bit outside of that area later. I already beat Dark Beast Pearl, so... Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Lol. This is where we beat the Blood-Starved Beast. Yeah, I can always go back to that area later. Hi, Jendi. Welcome. I am on New Game Plus 2, I think. I'm not 100% sure how you can tell, but I've already platinumed the game, so I'm pretty sure I had to beat it at least once or twice. So I think I'm on New Game Plus 2. We just beat Vicar Amelia. Where? Which? I think it's Grand Cathedral. It's been a while since I played this. I am loosely going on my memory of which area we should go next. I think if I go left, it's the main area you're supposed to go to next, and if you go right, it's an optional area with the Witch of Hemwick being an optional boss fight at the end. I think I'm gonna start there. There's also an optional area after that where you fight Ligarius. That's a pretty cool area. I'm not sure if I'll do that before doing the rest of the main area, but I'll at least do this part. I think there's like a weird forest coming up. Yep. There's a bunch of people shooting at you in this area. Guess I remember more than I thought. Get all my bullets. Sir, that is rude. Vicar Amelia is not really a tough fight for me, and then I proceeded to lose over and over again last night. But I really don't think the Witch of Hemwick is too tough, so that'll be a good next fight. Where are you? Nice. Ow. Unable to acquire pebble. Is there anybody else? That was a close one. We're in Hemwick. Are not happy with me. I don't think they've taken their medication. I was stuck. Oh, great question, Jendi. My favorite Bloodborne boss. Oh, definitely Lady Maria. She's absolutely heads above some of the other bosses in this game. I feel like the fight just like flows. Like I feel like I'm in an anime fight. And I kind of feel like that when I play Slave Knight Gale from Dark Souls 3 too. But I feel like it's just so fun to fight her. I'm actually wearing her equipment right now. Her set is my favorite. There's some really good fights in this game. I feel like Logarius is a underrated fight. That one's really fun and difficult.
Gee, the graveyard murmurs. Then it's almost time.
You're hearing things?
Oh, I can't wait. I just can't wait.
That's creepy. I know some people hate fighting Amygdala, but I kind of like fighting Amygdala. I did not like fighting Amygdala in the Chalice dungeon when you have half health to try and get the platinum. That was absolutely terrible. I did that shit over and over and over again. But the regular Amygdala, I kind of like just getting under his head and just staggering him with this blade. The DLC also has some pretty good bosses. Lawrence obviously is good. Ludwig. And then the Orphan of Kos is like very difficult final boss. Ludwig, yeah, I know a lot of people like Ludwig. That's like one of the most goated fights in this game. He was definitely challenging too, and a really cool aesthetic. And then they finish it out with the Orphan, who was very challenging. So a really good final boss. And also, just like aesthetic-wise, I really liked fighting Margot's wet nurse. I don't know why, it was just like a cool fight. It wasn't hard once you figure out the moveset, but yeah, I would say Lady Maria is my favorite. I think my least favorite fight in this game is probably either the Celestial Emissary or the Living Failures, because like, what the fuck is that? Why? I think I've named every boss fight in this game at this point. Oh no. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yes, I hated Mikolash. That fight was so annoying. I was just like, what is happening? You just like chase this guy around over and over again. And like, it's a little challenging once you get him in the room to figure out his moveset, so you can like, I had to figure out how to dodge through that big attack he does, otherwise he like one-shots you. But other than that, you're just like running around following this madman. Yeah, I didn't like that fight either. He's probably the most annoying boss in this game for sure. I have to wrap around over here to unlock the gate and the run back. Oh, is it this way? This probably goes somewhere. Oh, this is another run back. This goes down to that crazy lady. I had to farm these guys so many times for the healing when I was playing this the first time. Oh my god. Oh. Got melted. No, 220,000 souls, or echoes. I'll have to make sure to get those again. Oh wait, that's right. Did that say weeks of safe place? Yeah. I don't think so. Cindy, when did you play this game for the first time? Oh no, please don't fall off the edge. I probably played it. I got into the Souls games actually 2023, I think was my first time playing them. You played in 2020. Yeah, that was probably a good time to play. Yeah, you played this before I did. I think I started, my first Souls game was Dark Souls 3. Sekiro. Yeah, Sekiro was pretty good. I was so bad. So I started with Dark Souls 3, and then I think I played Bloodborne next, but I never got the parry system down. Yeah, it does. I agree. The bosses are so good, and I will fight any Elden Ring fan that says they have bad bosses. But I never got the parries down, and so when I started Sekiro, I literally remember running around the boss over and over and over again and just like dodging in to attack them. Like, I literally beat Lady Butterfly just by circling her over and over again. But then I eventually had to learn how to parry. That game can be super fun. I think Owlfather, he wrecked my shit. I fought him so many times, but he was probably my favorite boss in that game. The second time you fight him, not the first one. And then the final boss, I probably played that for like 5 hours. Yeah, no, I think that's exactly when I learned how to parry, fighting Genichiro. But yeah, I just remember Lady Butterfly, and then like some of the other early bosses, like there was like a water dancer or something, I literally just ran around over and over again. But I just remember like wanting to pull my hair out when I got to the final boss, because also just like, what was it, like it was 3 phases, and I was just like losing over and over and over again, and I really had to like master parrying in that moment. I might do a Sekiro. I was just actually thinking about this tonight. If I don't have any videos for my YouTube on Sekiro for the bosses, so I might have to like do a stream on that one at some point, just so I can get some of the boss videos again to post up. But I know it's gonna be a nightmare because I've only beaten it once. And I'm definitely, that's probably my least good game. It's funny you say that. Demon of Hatred, hate to admit it, I did not actually beat that. There was a cheat that I figured out where you can like jump on the top of the tower, and it was difficult, but like you had to like get up on the tower and then run into the corner, and he just kind of like runs himself off the cliff, and that's how I beat him. So to be fair, I have never actually beaten him the right way, and it would have probably been absolutely miserable. No. Not nice to sneak up on somebody. I probably will do a Sekiro stream. I might add that to my list. There's a bunch of things I want to do. Yeah, it literally is a Dark Souls boss. I remember thinking that. I was like, why? Like, this would be such a cool Dark Souls boss, but why did they just put it in that game? It doesn't make any sense. But it was like really cool aesthetic-wise. I just was like, I'd rather that be a Dark Souls boss. Okay, thank you. Let me get the left piece. But yeah, so I'm getting a PC soon, a gaming PC. So right now I'm streaming on PlayStation, but I'm gonna be getting a gaming PC, and I'm gonna be getting like a camera set up and everything so that I could get more into streaming. So I'm gonna wanna at some point redo Elden Ring, maybe do another Night Rain run, maybe get back to like play some of the Dark Souls games again, but I definitely can do Sekiro on the. I probably could even do that on the PlayStation, so that could even be my next stream if I'm feeling brave. Yes, I have. I love Liza P. It is one of my favorite games. I think I want to get a Liza P tattoo at some point. I also have some Dark Souls tattoos I want to get. I just think like the whole thing with being a puppet and being human, like it's such a cool game. I have some videos up for Liza V on my YouTube right now. I didn't stream that, but I have, let's see, I think I have a video of my boss fight against Romeo, Nameless Puppet, second phase of Simon Manus, who's this? Laxasia, and then I have one of the DLC final boss, Arlecchino, because I played that in 2024 for the first time, but I did the DLC when it came out live this year. So I did beat it, and I have platinumed that game now. It's really, really fun. I recommend. I see a lot of people streaming that are streaming like Elden Ring are also playing that game. I'm playing, besides doing this Bloodborne stream, I'm playing Hollow Knight Silksong right now. I think I just started Act 2. So yeah, I have a lot of ideas. I'm really excited. There's going to be a lot more streaming coming soon. And just like I've been, even all day today, I was posting a ton of YouTube videos of just different games, because I had them for like the last 3 years, but just sitting there, so I just kind of uploaded them all. Okay, I know this is where you go to Logarius, but we're not doing that yet. We're gonna do the witch first, and I have unlocked the run back, so if I die, I can just come back here. Is it smart to go into the fight with 321,000 souls before leveling up? No, but I am going to do it anyway. Have I platinumed all the Souls games? Almost. In the last year or so, I worked really hard on platinuming a lot of the games that I had been playing since 2023. I platinumed, let's see. This was the first game I platinumed. I platinumed Elden Ring. I just platinumed Elden Ring Night Rain this year. I platinumed Dark Souls 3. That one was a bitch because to get the platinum, you have to either do. Why am I looking for the witch? You have to like farm the items. There she is. Because I think they made it like online play being a component of the platinum for that, but it's obviously not 2016 anymore, so I had to go back and like it was a nightmare. And then Dark Souls 1. I think I'm 88% on Dark Souls 2. I was working on platinuming that. I haven't quite platinumed it yet, and I don't know whether I'm gonna actually get to it. Oh, actually, Jenny, I want to know your opinion. Dark Souls 2, I feel like either you played it and that was like your favorite and you hated Dark Souls 1. Wow, not me dying to the Witch of Hemwick. I feel like you either hated Dark Souls 1 and you liked Dark Souls 2, or you just hated Dark Souls 2. And I've heard so many people who just like, that was like an awful experience for them. Demon Souls, I have not platinumed either. Sekiro, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, I have not platinumed. I think Demon Souls, I'm really low. I'm on like 40%. I think I was intimidated by the like the white and black world affinity that you had to do for like the platinum on that game. Yeah, you really like it, but it took you a while. So I can appreciate Dark Souls 2 for certain things, but I have so many qualms about Dark Souls 2. There's so many things that just piss me off and irritated about it, but I feel like it is fun. Like, the one thing about it is I really like is you can get like, I feel like the leveling system in that game's a little broken, so you can kind of like get really over leveled really quickly, and then just like I think I ran the Dragon Tooth and just would just like bonk all of the bosses for massive damage, and that was really fun. Yeah, Demon Souls. Yeah, the world. I guess I was just intimidated by it. I think I could probably go. That could be another stream, to be honest. because I don't think I have any videos of those bosses either. I want to eventually get, like, all the bosses, like, videos for all the bosses on stream. Or at least on a video for YouTube. But I'm a huge fan of the Souls games. My roommate got me into them in 2023. I remember just playing Dark Souls 3 and just, like, not knowing anything on how to do it. So, like, running through the areas